What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be building our best squad right now for 1 million coins in college football Ultimate Team. Honestly, guys, you're probably looking at a little less than 1 million coins. I think it came out to right around 900,000 coins. But I wanted to leave a little margin for error just in case the market does happen to go up. Now, if you're new to the channel, man, more college football Ultimate Team content here than anywhere else. Your source for college football Ultimate Team. Here's the deal, guys. Right now, with the market, you can build a really good squad. Even for like, I don't know, 500,000 coins, you could build a really good squad. But what I would do if I was you guys in this video is, let's say you have 500,000 coins and you want to build a squad, go to the skill positions first. Get your quarterback, running back, wide receivers, cornerbacks, and then you're going to, fill the rest in from there. But that's how I'd build your squad first, because again, offensive linemen aren't nearly as important as having a good quarterback. And as we do dive into our quarterback today, if you are new to the channel, make sure to, again, smash that subscribe button. And I really do appreciate all the support. Lamar Jackson right now, you guys can see 119,000 coins. Stat-wise, 86 speed, 85 throw power, decent accuracy as well. The big thing here for Lamar Jackson is that 86 speed. That's going to be the main kind of thing about Lamar Jackson, is he's going to be super fast, but he does have the ability to throw the ball as well. Now again, 120,000 coins for, in my opinion, the best quarterback in the game. Outside of maybe Josh Allen, that'd be the only other guy that's up there. I think it's tough to beat what Lamar Jackson does for that specific value. One of the best overall cards in the game. The fact that you're getting him for 120,000 coins, to me, is an absolute steal. At the running back position, here you guys can see some of the top running backs in the game. I think you could plug in either Jonathan Taylor or Saquon Barkley. To me personally, I think Saquon Barkley is probably one of the best value running backs in the game. The only other guy there really is Chris Johnson. Now, I honestly think Chris Johnson is who I'd prefer. And if you're wondering why, well, he's got 87 speed on the card. And with the Legends drop coming tomorrow, he should go even further down in price. So if you do see this tomorrow and Chris Johnson is even cheaper, that is probably who I'd recommend. Look, I think the gap between Chris Johnson and even a guy like, I'm gonna say it, Chris Johnson and a guy like Quinshon Judkins is so small. Like I have Judkins, I run Judkins, but when I've used Chris Johnson, I think the card is nearly just as good. So I want to make that clear for you guys watching this video. Is it's like, you know what? Yes, obviously, a guy like Judkins is going to be better, but Chris Johnson can play, can compete at the highest level. And again, the gap between those two guys really isn't that large. Now, wide receiver, if you do want to spend up on a wide receiver, guys, I'd recommend, obviously, I really love Odunze, but right now he's like 200,000 coins, like 170. Again, that's a guy you're going to have to work your way up to. Chad Johnson for 80,000, 87,000 isn't the worst price. For me, though, I think the gap between those guys and a guy like Mike Evans is so small. And Mike Evans right now is 33,000 coins. You can't beat that value. Obviously, again, if you want to spend up on some guys, you can absolutely do it. I'm not going to be the one to tell you not to. But Mike Evans for 35,000 coins, you're not going to beat that. You're just not, simply put. He is one of the best wide receivers in the entire game. The fact that he's 35,000 coins, to me, is absolutely ridiculous. 6'5", good speed. I think he's got 85 speed as well. He is just so ridiculous. At our wide receiver, too, we're going to plug in Jeremiah Smith. 27,000 coins for the card. Compare him here to Devonta Smith. Now, obviously, Devonta Smith is going to be better. 85 speed compared to 87. 83 catch compared to 87. 84 jump compared to 88. Like, honestly, guys, yes, obviously, Devonta Smith is going to be way better, but Jeremiah Smith can absolutely hold his own for our squad builder. He can get open. He's super fast. And so far, with Evans, with Jeremiah Smith, you've got two guys that have really decent speed. The other guy I'm going to throw in here is a guy that I don't know if I love, but it's Hunter Renfrow. 35,000 coins for Hunter Renfrow. For 84 speed, pretty solid slot receiver. When I had Hunter Renfrow, I was amazed at how much he got open. And I don't know if it's because he's a good route runner or what it is about him, but I feel like he was always open, always making plays for me. So I'm going to plug him into the squad as well. So far, you're looking at a squad that's right around 300,000 coins, little less, and you've got really good skill positions offensively. Offensive line, I'm just gonna do this relatively quick. It doesn't really matter a whole ton. what people tell me is offensive line doesn't matter that much. You're looking for decent stats, and then weight matters too. Fathery, to me, one of the best budget offensive left tackles in the entire game. That's who I'm going to plug in. Again, I would not spend up, though, at these offensive lineman positions. So you're going to see me plug in a lot of these kind of budget options. 315 pounds, Trevor Mayberry. I do not mind him at all. A lot of these 83s, again, are really solid budget beasts. 320 pounds, Vershawn Lee can absolutely get the job done. At the right guard position, we've got, what is his name? Leone? I don't even know how to pronounce his name. But I must have spelled it wrong in my notes. But here we go. Ione, I think, from Penn State, 342 pounds, better pass blocker. Actually, pretty balanced pass blocker, run blocker there is Ione. And then at the right tackle position, plugging in Jeremy James, 305 pounds, but a really good strength. It's just kind of a budget offensive line. Again, it's an offensive line that I think you can pick up all of them for less than 130,000 coins. So this entire offense, you're looking at right around 400,000 coins. And I think this is an offense that is really good. We are missing one player, though, and this player is one that's going to cost us a little bit, Jason Morrow. I think it is worth it to pay up for Jason Morrow. I think the card is an absolute beast, an absolute stud. And why do I like Jason Morrow over even a guy like Colston Loveland? It comes down to his speed, guys. He is so fast. So Jason Morrow probably going to hold his value, throughout weeks upon weeks because he is that good in college football ultimate team. With the addition of Jason Morrow, you're looking at just under 500,000 for this offense. And I'm telling you right now, this offense is really solid and definitely an offense that can bring you a lot of success. Now let's head to the defense. Let's start defensively at the left end position. Left end, you got John Marion Latham or you got Joey Bosa. Really, take your pick. Neither one of them are super fast. Both of them are pretty balanced. I like Latham, just a solid left end to plug into your squad. And again, 30,000 coins. The difference between Latham and those top level guys, let's say like a Will Anderson, it really is the speed. That's the main thing. But both guards are going to be able to compete at a decent level. At the right end position, we're plugging in Myles Garrett. When I play against Myles Garrett, he causes plenty of issues. Trust me, for 60,000 coins, Myles Garrett is an absolute stud for you guys to pick up. And every time the Ultimate Alumni drop comes out, his price drops. Same thing for a lot of the Story of the Week cards, stuff like that. But I do not mind Myles Garrett at all. Card can play at a pretty high level. Defensive tackle, we're going to ball on a budget with Joshua Farmer. He's got 76 speed at the defensive tackle position, and across the board, guys, just a really balanced D tackle. To me, he's an 83 overall that plays like an 85 overall. Joshua Farmer definitely is a guy in the middle of your defense that can bring you a lot of success. Let's head to the right outside linebacker up next. And we're going to plug in Tafati. If I pronounce his name wrong, I apologize. He's got 81 speed, 83 finesse move. He can get after the quarterback with the best of them. Now, with that being said, is he a guy that is going to play, great pass coverage? Maybe not. But if you do run the, let's say a mid-blitz scheme, something like that, you want to make sure he is rushing the quarterback more times than not. Definitely a card that is going to get after the quarterback for a budget baller. Next up, guys, middle linebacker position. We got two guys to plug in. First one, no-brainer, Eric Kendricks, 83 speed, really solid across the board. Only thing he doesn't have great is block shed, but everything else, Eric Kendricks can do at a high level. Another thing I do want to say is if you have any free cards, plug them in. So like, let's say a Kobe Bryant at corner, plug him in. Let's say even, at Harold Perkins, let's say you got him, or another BND card. Plug all those cards in. These are just cards off the auction house that can hopefully help you out. Eric Kendricks, just a stud for 30,000 coins. You're not going to find much better than that. At the other middle linebacker position, we're plugging in 83 Ray Lewis. This is one, again, if you can find the 85 on Sunday for like 50,000 coins, would recommend doing that. But the 83 Ray Lewis is just fine. Decent speed, does a lot of other things at a really high level. At our other outside linebacker, we're plugging in a card for 10,000 coins. Card's Kip Lewis. Now, it's an interesting card with Kip Lewis. You're going to want to make sure he's not rushing the quarterback. You're going to want to make sure he's in coverage. So it's kind of a weird situation. I like rushing, a lot of guys, a lot of times. Just realize Kip Lewis is going to be better in coverage. So, again, just kind of prioritize that when making pre-snap adjustments. If you do run Kip Lewis, he's going to be one of the best cover outside linebackers in the entire game. Now let's head to the cornerback position. And is it a surprise? First card we're plugging in here, TJ Crandall. 83 speed, 82 acceleration, good man, 83 zone, just a stud. I don't know why TJ Crandall dropped so early. The card is an absolute stud. And again, at the cornerback position, it's either you're paying for studs or you're balling on a budget. And today, we're balling on a budget with our corners. Should see some better ones, cheaper ones very soon. Everett up next, 83 speed, pretty similar to TJ Crandall. The man coverage isn't quite as good, but it is an inch taller. Again, pretty similar, just balanced corners that you can trust on your field. At our cornerback 3, we're going to plug in Humphrey, Julian Humphrey here, 82 speed. Good man coverage. Another just solid corner. That's the thing for me is none of these corners are that elite level, but all of them are solid corners that are good enough to hold their own right now in college football ultimate team. And that's what I like. I like corners that I can, put out on the field and trust to make plays. Next up, guys, free safety position. This one you're going to spend a little coin on. I don't care. King Mac. 48,000 coins. King Mac is an absolute stud for 48,000 coins. He's a stud. And if you don't believe me, I don't know what to tell you because the card is elite in college football ultimate team. When King Mac was 100,000 coins, I bought him and ran him. Now that he's cheap, I don't run him anymore, but that's just because my team has gotten to a new level. But trust me when I tell you guys, the card is still absolutely elite and definitely a card like if I'm you guys looking to spend some coins, King Mac is definitely high on my priority list. Strong safety, I'm plugging in Bo Fryler. This card has been elite for a long time, and he's still elite. 25,000 coins. This card's got 83 speed, good zone coverage, good hit power, good tackling. There's just no flaws in Bo Fryler. And honestly, he's a card you could have bought a couple of weeks for 40,000 coins, and he could have been your strong safety for that long. Like, he is that elite in college football ultimate team. So defensively here, again, nothing really stands out. It's the same thing offensively. It's a pretty balanced attack across the board. But this is a team, you guys can see the price, 857,000 coins right now. So obviously, again, some of these cards might go up, some of them might go down. And if you do want to spend on some other cards, you absolutely can. What I really would target is maybe another better wide receiver. So maybe if you want to maybe get rid of Renfro, move Jeremiah Smith to this wide receiver, Mike Evans here, and then pick up a guy like Chad Johnson, that would be a really good investment in your squad. Now you're looking at 911. And again, if you really want to max this thing out, pick up the better version of Ray Lewis. I know you guys are probably like, Ty, okay, you're gassing it now. But seriously, I'm a big fan of the 85 overall Ray Lewis. And just like that, you're up to 957,000 coins. And then again, last thing I might want to do if I'm you guys, if you really want to spend your coins, pick up a guy like Will Anderson. Now you're at like basically 1 million coins, but then you've really leveled up your defense. You got some good pass rushers in Myles Garrett, Will Anderson, who can get quick jumps, and now your defense is that next level of good. So again, if you do want to upgrade your squad a little bit, this is the squad I would go with. I am giving you guys a cheaper option just in case, the market does go up. But if you do want to fully maximize your 1 million value, this is the squad I would build right now if I were you guys in college football ultimate team. That's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this squad down below in the comments. Is it a squad that you guys are going to build? Because again, I would take some of these players and definitely add them to your squad. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.